So, I guess the first thing to note, the battery is huge from an energy standpoint. It's an 814 watt-hour battery. It's about 18 amp hours, 48 volts. So your range on this bike is going to be about 90 miles per charge.
Okay.
90, not
That's
9.
crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's insane.
Okay. What kind of cells are you guys using?
Samsung.
Samsung stuff?
Yeah,
Okay.
lithium-ion magnesium.
Yeah.
Battery's removable, just like on the old ST1s.
Okay.
You can charge onboard or offboard. The offboard charger is pretty cool. It's magnetic, so there's no, literally you just plug in the charger and it kind of just connects itself immediately. It's pretty cool. The motors that we're using now, they're a little different than the ST1 motors.
Okay.
We're using an ST2 Sino drive motor, so it's a little smaller from a physical standpoint than the ST1, but it produces about 20% more torque. So it's actually more torquey than
Torquey on the low end,
yeah,
or just across
on
the
the
band?
low end. You can really feel it when you ride the bike too. It's crazy.
Okay.
So yeah, it's still top speed around 30 miles an hour.
Okay.
And you can see the awards that it won the best electric bike, or one of the best bikes at Eurobike, and it just won the best bike at Interbike. Not electric, but just best.
No kidding.
Which is kind of crazy.
That's awesome.
The display.
Yeah.
So it's a full touchscreen display. It's a full cycle computer. Change your different riding modes from here. You've got riding mode, economy, normal, high power. All the adjustments you can do from here as well. So like there's a menu. If you want to set your, for example, you want to adjust the sensitivity of your torque sensor. I just went into there and it's no longer tuning it from back here. It's all digital, like down, up, pretty simple to do. All of your diagnostic stuff is done through here as well. Kind of explain how this happens.
Okay.
So one of the coolest parts about the bike is that this isn't just a cool looking display. It's actually a GSM system.
Okay.
So the bike actually runs off of GSM networks, cell phone towers.
Okay.
So that means a couple things. One, when you have, I'm not making a phone call, I'm showing you an app. So the bike comes with their own app called Omni, and it goes on Android or iPhone. I'll show you here. So I click on my little app. I'm going to connect to this bike. All right, so I'm connected to the bike. Right now it's giving me and I'm not using Wi-Fi. This is straight up self-service.
Okay.
88% stated charge. The average speed of this bike has been 5.5 kilometers. Hasn't moved much. The last update was on September 11th at 11 a.m. For tuning, let's say I've got like preset. Let's say I've got the same ride every Monday, Tuesday, or different rides. I can preset my mode. So if I want more speed on Monday, more torque on Tuesday, more, you can literally adjust them, hit apply, and it shoots it to the, communicates it right to the display and knows your riding modes.
Okay.
So if someone steals your bike, you don't know where it is, there's a mode you can set where if someone moves your bike or is messing with your bike, it'll send you a text message saying that, something's going on with your bike.
Okay.
It'll also tell you when your bike's been stolen.
Yeah.
And if that happens, you just hit the enable theft mode button and it will lock up the rear wheel.
Okay.
Not completely, but it makes it like incredibly difficult to pedal to where no one's going to want to use it. So as soon as that happens, as soon as you slow them down, you get right on your map and it has real-time GPS tracking on the bike through the cell service.
Awesome.
So you can literally just zoom in, figure out where your bike is. You can map your rides. Diagnostics is all done through the bike as well.
Okay.
So there's no more like troubleshooting, like let me try, this wire. The bike runs a test on itself, and it literally self-diagnoses what's going on, like where it's passed the test, where it's failing, and then it'll either it'll send you a text, the rider, letting you know what's wrong. And then from the Stromer portal, we're allowed to pull that data and really just analyze what's going on, and we can fix it either from, if it's software, we'll do wireless updates to fix it, and if it's something else, the dealer will obviously be able to do it, but there's no more questioning like, what's going on with the bike.
Okay.
So it's,
and the GSM, is that going to be a monthly fee then?
No, actually, so the price of the bike, the GSM service is a lifetime subscription with the price on it. So in Europe, They price it out monthly.
Yeah.
In the U.S., we have a good relationship with. I think it's. I don't know if it's Verizon or AT, but it's a partner of Swisscom that just said, okay, since you're doing so much in Europe, we'll just include the U.S. So we actually just passed that on.
That's amazing.
Oh, one other cool little thing. So it's got daylights. Obviously, this is a daylight. You can turn that on, turn that off. But this is, you can charge your cell phone, actually. This is a USB port, so you can plug in your cell phone and charge it while you're riding or whatever.
Okay.
And that just folds right back, goes right back down.
Awesome. And Megura MT2 for
Yeah.
the hydraulic brakes.
Yeah, XT for the derailleur. It's a cassette now, so no longer a freewheel. It's a cassette.
Okay.
MT2 hydraulics. Yeah, you can see it better over there. Still with the carbon forks. The city, like the fender light system, everything is included within the price of the bike.